Hi. When you're in the beginning stages of a brand new relationship, it's easy to get swept up in how amazing everything feels. After all, it's not called the honeymoon phase for nothing. But if your goal is long-term love, it's important to be able to view your new partner without rose-colored glasses. And be aware of the early signs the relationship won't last long-term. Here are 8 early signs a relationship won't last long-term. Number 1. You feel like you can't fully be yourself. For a relationship to last long-term, it's so important to feel like you can always be your genuine, authentic self around your partner. If you just started dating, it might take a bit for you to open up, and that's okay. But if you find yourself walking on eggshells lest you slip up and reveal part of yourself you don't want to share with your partner, that's unsustainable in the long run. Number 2. Your partner communicates infrequently. Every couple has different standards for how much or little they communicate with each other, but in the beginning of a relationship, it doesn't bode well for the future if you feel like your partner doesn't prioritize you and communicates less frequently than you'd like. While almost everyone can easily say that they are busy, when you find that someone isn't being responsive early on in the relationship, it might be a sign that they don't prioritize you, or relationships in general. Number 3. You don't like their friends. If you realize early on that you can't stand your partner's friends, that could indicate that you're not really compatible long-term. Not liking your partner's friends is a huge indicator that the relationship might be headed for troubled waters. The bottom line is that we chose our friends, and oftentimes, we chose people that are similar to us in some way. If you find that you don't like their friends, be aware that your newest love might have some qualities in some of those friendships you don't like. Number 4. You notice your partner adopting all your interests. In any long-term relationship, both partners need to be independent to some degree and have their own unique interests and hobbies that are separate from their partner. If you notice that your new partner immediately tries to adopt all the same interests as you love opera? Suddenly they do as well. You love dogs? What do you know? Suddenly they have a puppy. You like swing dancing? They've enrolled in 5 classes? That could be a red flag that they'll be too dependent on you for their happiness in the future. Number 5. You feel like your opinion isn't valued. The foundation for any healthy long-term relationship is mutual respect, which means that both partners' opinions are equally valued in any given situation. If you get the sense, whether subtle or not, that your partner values their own opinion above yours, that's a sign they won't make a great partner long-term. Sometimes this feels good at the beginning, maybe they always choose the restaurant, or what day and time to meet. Number 6. You accept their faults, but they don't accept yours. The longer you're with someone, the better you'll get to know the real of them, which includes getting acquainted with each other's faults and quirks. If your new partner has an issue with some of your less than perfect qualities, but expects you to totally accept them with no questions asked, that doesn't bode well for your romantic future together. If the other person expects you to be forgiving and accepting of their faults, but they are not forgiving or accepting of yours, this is not reasonable. Number 7. They treat others poorly. In a new relationship, everyone is going to be on their very best behavior, which means that you should really pay attention to how your partner treats not just you, but those around him or her, because chances are that's how they'll treat you one day, too. Number 8. They're still stuck on an ex. It should go without saying, but if your new partner seems to still be stuck on an ex, even if all they do is talk badly about him or her, that's a major red flag that they aren't interested in or ready for a long-term future with you. At the end of the day, it's up to you, and only you, to decide what your deal breakers in a new relationship are. As long as you're aware of what you do and don't want in a long-term partner, and are savvy enough to notice any early red flags that your new partner might not be what you want in the long run, there's no reason why you won't have a happy, successful relationship, even if you have to dump a few duds along the way. Tell me in the comments what you think, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video with friends and loved ones. Thank you for your support. I suggest you watch one of these 2 videos. I think you'll enjoy it.